David Bay here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Pittsburgh, wrapping things up from our men's open at the North Americans here, and I am here with one of your new IFBB pros, Russ Allen. Russ, congratulations. I know it's a cliche question, but how you feeling, man?
On top of the world, man. I feel amazing. So,
all right, now, Russ, the guys that have been following you on the boards and online, you kind of splashed onto the scene in a big way last year at Junior Nationals. For the people who aren't overly familiar with you, what were you doing before juniors last year? I mean, because we're talking from June of 2015 to August. Within a year, you've got a pro card and done so in convincing fashion. What got you started in competing, and what did you do before juniors last year?
I competed in my first show in 2008 in Utah, actually at the Goldstream Classic. I won the heavyweight class there, and that show was just kind of fun. Some buddies of mine talked me into doing it, and I ended up falling in love with the sport, falling in love with the idea of training and changing my body and having control of what I could do. And after that show, I just had the bug. I did a show in 2010 after that. Didn't do so well there, took third. Started training with my coach Shane Hughley now, and we really clicked and things started coming together, and I did the Colorado State and won the super heavy there. I lost to Dorian. And in good fashion. He was great there. Sure, he definitely deserved the win. And then I went on to the 2013 Rocky, won the super heavy there, won the overall there, and then that's when we started planning, let's get out to the national level, and went out to juniors and won the super heavy class there, and on from there.
Well, you definitely had a big win at the juniors. We saw you at nationals last year. Now, you've had a little bit of an interesting run over the last year. Saw you at nationals. You were a super heavyweight, but barely in the supers, and got fourth place. And kind of the buzz around the bodybuilding scene was, had Russ cut those few extra pounds, he might have gotten a pro card in the heavyweight class. Yeah, and it would have been a tough battle, not to take anything away from Alan or Dominic. So you come to the USA's just 6 weeks ago. You drop to the heavies. You slip a little bit further back than you would have liked in a very tough heavyweight class. Yeah. Talk about the decision to come in here as a super heavyweight at North Americans.
We didn't really make the decision to come as a super. We just said, hey, let's get after it after USA's. Let's see what we can do. And I had a really good rebound. It felt good. Everything felt good. We went right back after it. I took a little bit of break. I got married in Vegas, and
congratulations.
Thank you. And then I just got right back after it, and things just went really well. It was really, really smooth. I felt great. I felt 100%, and I actually put on a little bit of size. Gained a little bit of fullness, came in conditioned, and 6 pounds heavier, so it was good.
Well, yeah, and that's one thing I wanted to get at. Now everybody knows you're just into the super weights. What did you weigh in at here this weekend?
230.
230. So I'm going to take this as like lesson time, and I think the guys on the boards are going to say you're preaching to the choir, and it's a lesson that I had to learn hard when I was competing. But guys, we got a 230-pound super at what, 5'10", about.
A little under 5'9".
5'9". Maybe I'm like, see, well, I got shoes on. I am 5'10". But you got a guy who's 230 pounds. You went up against some big guys. You got guys over 6 foot tall, over 300 pounds, and you still walk away the winner. Guys, let that be a lesson. Conditioning, aesthetics, all that stuff. That's what counts on stage. What the scale says, well, it's just not on stage. It doesn't matter. So, obviously, just got a pro card. Yeah. Probably looking a little bit too far into the future. But is it something where you've kind of teetered around with what you do after you got a pro card?
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy a little bit of a life for a little while, spend some time with my new wife, and, take a break. Definitely going to get after it after this and try to put on a little more size. And I think maybe next year we might try to do something. So nothing set in stone, but I want to see what I can do with a real off-season and, put on a little bit of size. So.
All right, man. Well, I know all the guys of the throwback physiques, the small waist, the full muscle bellies, great aesthetics are going to be looking forward to seeing you on a pro stage next year. But for right now, we're going to let you enjoy your win. So once again, congratulations for myself and everybody at MuscularDevelopment.com. Guys, that's going to wrap things up for us. So once again, David Bay with new IFBB pro Russ Allen from Pittsburgh at the 2015 North American Championships.